couple of weeks.
Mookie from outside comes up short. Alexander the rebound. Off to Hardaway. Hardaway to Marciulionis. Finds a little bit of a seam in that halfway through it.
Well, there's some real problems for the Atlanta Hawks because they're playing really a forward and four guards, and there's a lot of speed, a lot of ball handling out there. There's also some banging going on outside in this game. Take a look at this penetration here. There's a little bang right there. I'd take a hard look at that and maybe say, who initiated that contact? Doesn't matter. Sarunas Marciulionis is on the free throw line.
And he is one of their posted up with Mookie. Willis comes over to double. They swing it across to Sarunas Marciulionis for the open jumper. Marciulionis back on top, 13-12.
Well, that's his 69th three-point basket made. He's taken 211 threes. That's a lot, Pete.
Hitting at a 32% clip from out there. Hawks shooting 50% so far, 5 of 10. They get 5 of 11 as Dominique's effort rolls around and out. Hardaway comes up with it. Off to Marciulionis for 2. Marciulionis is hit for 29-27. Golden State still up by 2.
Well, I think Latrell forgot that Stacey Augman's a left-hander, and that's the direction he wants to go.
A player whose name you see in a lot of trade rumors as we get closer to that February 25th trade deadline.
Well, handed, get on his left hand, try to force him to his right hand, and that's what happens when
by Kevin Willis. He has 4 points, 4 rebounds, but the Hawks still down by 6. You see the time left in quarter number 1. Marciulionis, top of the circle, drills one, and Golden State remains red hot. 10 first quarter points for Marciulionis, a 40-point first quarter for Golden State.
Away 8, Sprewell 8, Grayer 6, Gatlin 6. They just kind of get themselves together as far as getting back and trying to make this team play 5-on-5. And even when they do it, they're
in the first half. And the Hawks have cut the lead back to single digit now. It's 48-39. Marciulionis from outside. That is his first field goal miss of the night. He gets it back in the paint, puts it up again, drew the foul. Adam gets a nice hand. He's remembered for his college play out here at Stanford. Marciulionis now at 13. The lead back up to 10. 40 for a good start because it really gets tougher later on when you've got games at Utah and at Phoenix and at Portland. Those are very, very tough places for any team to win on the road. Marciulionis is having a big first.
Feet. He can hit that shot, but he doesn't have that thing working all the time. When he has it working, oh, he is very dangerous.
And a big shooting night for Sarunas Marciulionis. That gives him 17 points, and he is 6 of 8 from the field.
Let's see.
Now they're going to give it to Farrell. So Farrell's going to be credited with his 8th point, and the Hawks are back to it in 2, 67.
Well, you see Sarunas Marciulionis on the free throw line, but you won't see Chris Mullen in this game, and you won't see Billy Owens, and if you add
26 points. And the lead back to a 5-point lead for the Warriors.
Well, I think this game is going to be one of those first team to 100 is going to be the winner because not a lot of defense being played by either team right now.
And Sarunas can't hit a free throw tonight, but he can hit that shot. He staff because of foul trouble has just 4 points tonight. 76-71. 5-point Golden State lead. 7.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Marciulionis. Bounce pass inside the big picture as Stacey converts the second of 2 free throws. Pete Van Weer and Dick Versace with you from the Oakland Coliseum Arena, where it's 88-84, Golden State by 4. We've got 1:50 left in quarter number 3. First of a 6-game West Coast road trip for the Atlanta Hawks. So not been a bad road team this year. Marciulionis continues to nail that 15-footer. He now has 7 points in the quarter, 22 points in the night, and it's a 6 lead back up to 6. Here comes Byron Houston checking back in, giving Sarunas Marciulionis some time off, and Marciulionis gets a great hand. He's had a good game.
Well, they're used to these kinds of performances by Sarunas Marciulionis.
In the corner, grab back outside Mookie. Farrell takes the jumper over Sprewell, wouldn't go for him. A rebound as Mark.
Three-point shooter that he was with the New Jersey Nets. One of the better three-point shooters on this Atlanta Hawk team, and has a very, very high three-point shooting percentage, 37%.
Marciulionis gets the first one to fall. He has 23. 7 of 11 now. From the free throw line. The interior pass going up for the shot, made the basket, drew the foul. And I believe it's on Snoop Graham. It is. And that's the third on Snoop.
Well, let's watch Sarunas Marciulionis. I'll show you why he got open. Snoop Graham tried to follow him around the screen, and you can't do that unless you get some help with the guy who's guarding the screener. The guy who's guarding the screener has to step up and make his path much higher so that if you're following him,